Hello, seventh grade. We are jumping into lesson 11 today, where we are now going to look at proof paragraph 2. And so that's going to finish up the body of your essay. So you and your writing partner are going to focus on evidence and explanation of your second point. Before we do that, let's go ahead and look at our entrance ticket for today. So go ahead and go there in your workbooks. And I'm going to ask that you go ahead and pause the video and you begin to work through this. Once you finish, you guys should talk about this as a class before you come back to me. And we will move into our work for today. So go ahead and work to complete this now. Okay, guys, so this is just asking you to look over your proof paragraph, your first one, and to complete this checklist and kind of rate yourself so far and check and make sure you've done the things that you needed to do. Okay, so I trust that you and your partner have gone through this. Our learning target for today is I can write proof paragraph 2 of my pair informative essay with a strong concluding sentence. All right, so we are going to go back to the model and we're going to analyze strong concluding sentences. So let's go back to that model. It's up to your teacher or not if you give this a reread. It has been a few days since we read it, so you guys might want to give it a reread as a class. If you do, go ahead and pause the video now and you guys can work through it. Come back to me when you're ready and we'll move on to the next part. So I'm going to put these questions up on the board for you, and I want you guys to talk with your partner through these 3 questions and then talk out and share out as a class. So go ahead and pause the video and work through that now. Okay, guys, so our next set of questions that you guys are going to work through in partners and then as a class is going to ask you to focus on this paragraph. So I'd like for you guys to pause the video and read this paragraph aloud. So go ahead and do that now. Now, using this paragraph, I want you guys to answer these questions first in your partners and then out as a class. So let's go ahead and do that. Pause the video, talk through these together, and then come back to me when you're ready to move forward. All right, guys, so today we really spent time on that strong concluding sentence. Here are some indicators to make sure you've done it and done it well. It explains how the information in the paragraph relates to the focus statement. It helps the reader understand the connection, evidence, or focus of the whole essay. Okay, so we're going to do the same thing that we did yesterday. Well, no, we're not. We're not going to actually put the strips together like we did yesterday. But I do want you guys as a class to go over the criteria for proof paragraph 2. So go ahead and pause the video and go through that criteria and talk a little bit about it now. Okay, guys, in your pairs with your partner, we're ready to draft proof paragraph 2. So you're going to go ahead and work to fill this in. I would say probably about 25 to 30 minutes, and then come back to me. And I have one more thing that I need you to do before we sign off today. If you have questions, please see your teacher. They should be walking the room, being there to answer questions. Again, pause the video, come back to me when you're finished. Okay, guys, so the last part for today, go back to this informative writing checklist. This is very important for you to keep track of all the things that need to be included in your essay and making sure that they actually are. So if they are, give yourself a star or a check and put the date completed. Use the rest of class time to fill out this informative writing checklist, and I'll see you all again very soon.